I have to say it was easier than I expected. Just last summer, my husband and I both decided to have a physical and did not expect the news that I had in terms of the Graves' disease or the antibody. At that point, had a really, really rapid heart rate and hand tremors and things that concerned me. So I did try the medication to start with, and they called me back probably about a month into it after we had done some lab work and said, stop taking that. It's affecting your liver. And so the next step they wanted with the endocrinologist, she wanted to radiate the thyroid, and I just was not comfortable with that. Felt like it was killing an organ that I might need someday, or something else could happen. And that's when I started kind of searching for different things and came across your thing on Facebook. I've always been more of I'm avoiding, would you say, avoid medications
at all costs.
At all costs. And I hate swallowing pills too anyway, but just seeing that it was a food-based approach that really drew my attention. Non-invasive too.
But what was it made you decide though to work with us? Is it because just a food-based approach or anything else?
Great personality.
My husband said bright personality, but we didn't know that going in. That was a bonus.
How did you feel? I remember we had our first call. How did you feel?
Yeah, scared, but more reassured after speaking with you. You just hear about so many scams on the internet and that kind of stuff. And it was a big investment for us to do this monetary wise. And so that scared me too. But I just felt that you were the source, that you knew what you were talking about, doing research in immunology and a nutritionist, if that's the right term. Felt that you both had the background that would supply what I needed.
Thank you. That's good. I'm really excited that you decided to do it. So far in 40 days, is your joint pain is better and you have more energy? Is there anything else that you feel like you have seen?
I have had some lower heart rates in the evening. I'm looking back now, maybe an injury at some point or something else, but I think even that is mending. At night, sleeping, it seemed like going into this, I would have maybe a couple hours blocked of sleep at a time, and now it's a longer span of time. And the cleaning challenge that I spoke to you about, like that my sisters and some of our relatives are doing, I know I commented to my husband the other day, I was up on top of the counter cleaning on top of my cupboard, and I know it would have been difficult for me to climb onto the chair, onto the counter, to get to the top to clean that before we started this. So that was a major improvement. And even just working into the evening, a lot of times the news would be on, we'd eat supper, and I did not have a lot of energy to continue on with another activity at night. Now we always do, both of us. Yep. That's been a bonus for him, I think, in this whole process. I didn't expect him to get involved or join in, and he didn't totally commit, but he's doing pretty well.
Full steps at a time, but I'm really glad that your husband joined in as well.
I mean, I think there were times that he might have made a comment that it's like, okay, keep going and stick with that. And having a buddy made it easier, I think.
As long as you're feeling good and you're having energy, your hair starting to grow back, these are good indications that you're healthy.
I have my little notebook here, just this whole process as we've gone along. I've written things down as we've talked, just kind of some things that struck me as important or might be important down the road. Food is for fuel and disease reversal, not an emotional crutch. Make a choice to be grateful. I really liked that one. Having too many options leads to indecision, and I think that's true. Part of this I've really enjoyed is I know what I'm having for breakfast. I know what I'm having for lunch. Kitchen-wise, that's been really nice to not have to decide what to prepare. It's through giving we receive, and I think that's very true. And I think we mentioned this earlier. If you don't take care of yourself, mind, body, and spirit, you won't be able to keep taking care of anyone else.
Yeah, that's really beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. We really loved it.
From my heart, thank you so much for the time that you have spent with me and the time that you have invested in your lives into this program. It's so important, and I am so appreciative of everything.
You're welcome, Susan. It's been a pleasure working with you.
I wish I could send you flowers somehow.
No, it's okay.
And again, thank you is not enough. I don't know what other words I could use. It's been so good. So good.
You're welcome, Susan. It's people like you that's what motivates us.
Good.
And that's why we always think about clients like you or people like you who need help, who's so great to work with. It never feels like work.
All right. I know you got to go, but again, thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome.
And we hope to meet you someday because you live in Michigan.
Yeah,
So-
if you are in Detroit, let me know because our son is down there and we will make a trip. I will be in touch. All right. Bye
It's
now.
been a pleasure. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.